In less than 6 minutes, the world's navigation system collapsed. Pilots, ships, banks, power grids, they all lost the one thing they shared: time. Watch what happens when a billionth of a second goes wrong. 6 minutes earlier. A passenger jet turns toward runway lights buried in clouds. The path marker jumps sideways. Cross-check. Wrong again. Trust is gone. At the port, robotic cranes move with millimeter confidence. Then, confidence disappears. 2 degrees becomes a direct hit. Steel on steel, all from a clock slipping by less than a whisper. GPS is not maps. It is time turned into distance. Light travels about 30 centimeters in 1 nanosecond. 10 nanoseconds is 3 meters of mistake. Stack a few mistakes from several satellites and your position bends away from reality. Every GPS satellite carries an atomic clock, corrected for orbit, corrected for gravity, fast in space, slow in gravity, aligned by design. Ground control nudges each clock to keep truth inside billionths, until a correction is wrong. Not a second, not even a nanosecond. A 10,000th of a nanosecond, a 10th of a picosecond. It sounds like nothing. It is not nothing. Your receiver needs 2 truths: when the signal left the satellite, where the satellite was when it sent it. That second truth is ephemeris, the orbit in numbers over time. Now imagine a microscopic timing offset written into that orbit solution. The time is a hair fast, the position is a hair off. On one satellite, the math stumbles. When the update replicates, the stumble becomes a rhythm. Receivers compute distance by time of flight. Spheres of distance from each satellite should intersect at one point. 1 sphere is wrong, then 3. The clean point fractures into ghosts, integrity lost. Redundancy is safety when errors are random. But the uplink network just pushed the same flaw to an entire orbital plane. Now millions of receivers are solving the same wrong puzzle with the same wrong pieces. We engineered for single failures. We did not plan for wrong synchronization. Airliners do not fall from the sky when GPS fails. They fall back to legacy systems, VORS, ILS, human spacing. But precision approaches and terrain awareness depend on trusted timing. Remove trust and throughput collapses. Holding stacks built over the hubs. Fuel margins thin. Dispatch diverts. Runways go idle under perfect ceilings because procedures say no. In the cockpit, one light remains steady. Do not guess. Financial markets do not use GPS for location. They use it for truth. A trade is a moment. Microseconds decide who was first. When server clocks disagree, order disappears. If you cannot prove the order, you cannot prove the price. Regulators choose the only safe option: stop. Across the world, tickers freeze between numbers. Billions in motion pause on a comma. Without a clock, there is no history. Power grids lean on GPS as a common metronome. Generators hundreds of miles apart must push electric waves in phase. Timing jitter becomes phase error. Lines see the wrong current at the wrong moment. Protection relays trip to save transformers. They save the hardware by sacrificing the network. Regions island. Some islands starve, some overload. Lights go out in patterns that look like weather but are really time-breaking. How do you restart time? You cannot fix trust with untrusted clocks. Step 1. Declare the bad satellites unhealthy. Flag them. Exclude them. Receivers drop channels, geometry degrades, solutions are slow. Degraded is safer than deceptive. The world runs limping, not lying. Airspace holds, ports pause, markets wait, grids shed load. This is the tourniquet. Engineers rebuild time on the ground. Hydrogen masers define a reference no satellite can outrun. From that reference, they compute new clock corrections and clean ephemeris. They uplink in waves. Each satellite resets, remeasures, and realigns to ground truth. The constellation's heartbeat steadies. Your receiver hears the difference. Signals arrive in a choreography that suddenly makes sense again. One promise per satellite. This is the time. This is where I am. Receivers perform a cold start. They throw away everything they think they know. Old orbits, old time, old confidence. They listen from scratch. Signal by signal, they lock to clean heartbeats. 2 satellites become 4. 4 become 8. The spheres intersect again at a point that does not wander. Approaches resume. Market timestamp. Grids realign. The world exhales. We survived this collapse in simulation. But GPS remains a single shared point of failure. We trust it with planes, with power, with price. And every second it trusts us back, accurate to billionths of a second, until it isn't. I am the cartographer, and this is the atlas.